George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Graham.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. Shot from 12. Anthony outside. Kicks it out to Wagner. Back to Anthony. Beyond the arc. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Good to see Anthony knocking down that three. When he does this, the offense becomes even more potent.
Launches it from deep. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that. You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Now here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time, rising up for the dunk.
Pass to Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
Here's Wagner. Out to the right wing. Wagner on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Anthony. Sinks that one from the post. Anthony's got 7.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Adebayo. Outside McDaniels. White with it. Soft touch off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Now here's Wagner. He's got 5. Out to Anthony. Over McDaniels. Anthony misses.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Here's Leonard. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Anthony in the post. And Anthony slams it in.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad.
I got to tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
Now here's Wagner. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. White for 3. Rebounded by Pippen. George outside. On the wing, Anthony. Shot clock at 5. The shot misses. It's McDaniels on the wing. Leonard for 3. The shot off that time. For 3, Anthony. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Leonard way outside. Three-pointer in transition. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
Really amazing. Absolutely astonishing Antetokounmpo is on defense. I mean, he's disruptive wherever he is on the floor defensively.
Now here's George. No made baskets yet. Down low. Pulls it from the top of the key. Giannis with the rebound. Pass to White. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
And it's Tatum missing. Cunningham outside. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter here. And it's Holmgren missing. Lets it go from the wing. The shot by James, no good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Home team foul. First personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the away team.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. To stop the drought. Going inside. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
Here's James. From the top of the key, he buries it.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Off target from the wing. And that concludes the first quarter of play. They lead by 4. And back to the start of the second.
Team 16.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And SGA throws it down.
You've got to be careful around Tatum now. If you're not paying attention, he'll take that ball away from you quickly.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Right side, SGA. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Puts up a 3. Shot clock at 6. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Shot's good by James. James has got the second bucket on the night.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Durant. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Fires the 3. The shot by James, no good. Here's Tatum. Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
We know Tatum's got a terrific jumper. But I like when he pounds that paint, too.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. EA?
All right, thank you, Allie. To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the triple. And it's Kirilenko with a rebound.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
James outside. Shoots over Tatum. And James gets it to go. James has got his 3rd basket of the night. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Pass to Durant. Fires it from 18. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Cunningham.
Substitution for the away team.
Out to Mobley. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Mobley's got 10 points in the game.
I just love the ball movement.
Oh, KD going to work from deep.
Durant's pull-up is quick and smooth and virtually unguardable. So agile he is for a 7-foot.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
All alone. The rebound by Ware. Durant surveying the D. Yes, sir! KD for three.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Cunningham. James outside. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Cunningham. SGA with a steal. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game. But the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And count it. Now 4 for 9.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
And James gets it to go.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep beating him. I would.
And an intentional foul right there. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
And here's Ware. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. With the drive.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
Adebayo from long range. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And Anthony, no good on that one.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Deng. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Daniels going upstairs with an athletic move.
First personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one. That one misses. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, BA. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Suggs with the bucket.
Hey, you can see that former football player mentality and history on display with Suggs. He is fearless.
Out to Leonard. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. George left side. Right wing. Jordan up top. No points yet. Pass to Deng. Shot clock at 3. Floats one. So we conclude the first half. They lead by 11. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
35.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Wow! A rim-rattling jam by Giannis.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Here's George. Banked it in off the glass. George has got his first basket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Oh, Fox with a steal. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Leonard. He's covered by Suggs. Here's Fox. The rebound by Ware. Suggs outside. And here's Ware. He's covered by Fox. Back to Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ware. Suggs outside. Second chance effort. And the jumper is good. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good with a layup.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
For 3, George. Nails it from 3. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
And that one drops. Here's Suggs. Pass to Ware. Back to Suggs. 6 to shoot. 4-3. Rebounded by Fox. Here goes Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Tons of power and momentum behind Leonard's drive. He's not easily stopped when he's going like that.
Back to Suggs. Takes it inside. And he throws it down with one hand.
And, you know, we know Suggs has a decent J, but they're reminding everybody he can drive inside, too.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Mobley on a screen.
On the court.
Shot clock at 6. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Outside Tatum. Over Mobley. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Anthony with a bucket.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Cunningham with the ball. He's off on that one. To the paint. Here's Tatum. It's Tatum working inside.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
James outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. On the wing, Durant. 6 points for him. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. We've got a close game here in Portland. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rejected by Holmgren.
And Holmgren says, meet me at the summit. I'm a certified rim protector.
And That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McDaniels. Outside, SGA. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
When you're as good a passer and scorer as SGA, you'll get defenders to bite like that.
And the second free throw is good. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Out to Fox. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title, Clark.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Outside, SGA. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Giannis with the finish.
You know that this is where Giannis wants the ball, but how do you stop him? I don't have the answer.
Here's Tatum. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. White with a steal. James outside. Here's Kirilenko. And the three off target. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking to get back on track. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Here's Harper. And then jammed down as he goes right over Chet Holmgren.
Oh, Dylan Harper, ready for prime time.
A minute 22 left in the third quarter. Here's Durant. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Durant's got 11 points.
Sweet mid-range jumper for Kevin Durant. He's dialed in wherever he shoots it from.
Antetokounmpo with the block. Here's Harper. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Holmgren. 3-on-3. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
James, left side. Fades. Durant pulls it in.
Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And White finishes off the break. Well done.
Outstanding play by White that time. He just took off and got up and down in a heartbeat.
Durant inside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. 13 points in the game.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going.
Your home team
Leading by just 2. And coming up is
58.
well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He lit into them over their transition defense. He said, quote, enough is enough. Get back on D. We have to slow them down. The discrepancy in fast break points is eating at him. We'll see how they respond.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Harper. Back to White. Here's Harper. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The rook, Dylan Harper, showing some power.
Here's Wagner. Where? Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Hey, yo, right here. Here's Wagner. Gets a very good look and converts.
Wagner finds the mid-range shot available and takes it.
Mobley deciding where to go with it. They kick it out to Porzingis. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Pass to Anthony. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Harper. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
And such a crafty individual. Harper knows where to get his shots.
Here's Anthony. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. The drive by Pippen. And he bangs it home with one hand.
You know, Pippen is about 6'8", but he's got the wingspan of a condor, using that reach to corral that rebound.
Away team foul. Scottie Pippen. First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the home team now. Here's Harper. Mobley outside. Clock at 6.
Well, that long reach of Paul George's really bothers shooters. He is one of the best two-way players we have in the association.
Anthony with a bucket. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots. He managed to knock down 1 triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. And that one misses. And Leonard with a strong finish.
Oh, yeah, Kawhi Leonard. There's still some life left in those limbs.
Out to Anthony. And stolen by Leonard. Here's the break. Here's Porzingis. Pass to Mobley. And it's Jordan with the rebound. And here's the fast break. And Tatum flying in for the fast break delivery.
Yeah, I tell you what, Tatum really good at getting out in transition and taking advantage of what the defense gives you.
Out to Mobley. Out to the wing. And stolen by Anthony. To the middle. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
So both teams changing it up here. Now Cunningham. Pass to James. Off the mark there with a 3.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Ball is turned over.
Outside McDaniels. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Now James. Driving inside. Oh, he jammed it.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
George is there for the rebound. Here's Durant. On the take, Durant.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
Cunningham looking it over. Now Gilgeous-Alexander to take the lead. Antetokounmpo with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness from Cunningham, just searching for the foul.
Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a lead. So both teams making some changes here, and he hits both free throws here, and it's a 2-point ball game.
There are not many players you'd rather have at the line there. Those free throws were huge.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. Cunningham there for the rebound. Now McDaniels. Outside Cunningham. Outside McDaniels. And there's the drive. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
Jaden McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. To the outside. Screen by Holmgren. Pulls the trigger. Four on the clock. George fires. Leonard there for the rebound. From downtown. Anthony pulls it down.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
George can't get the 3.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Leonard, 17-footer is in.
That was a ginormous bucket by Leonard. Big-time performance.
And stolen by Adebayo. Oh, he can't jam it home.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately. Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Talk about much in the clutch. Big trip to the line there.
Outside George. The three is in.
And because of Paul George's composure and even-keeled nature, his teammates have great trust in him in these situations.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good. And it's a 5-point game.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
George! So the home crowd happy here as they get...
right, welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Booker with it. Beyond the arc. Drill. The three-pointer. We've got a battle of the big men inside, Clark. Both teams with talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Devin Booker. And what you love about Cooper Flagg, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
So, great for Cooper Flagg. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean, right? Though at this point, he's a powerful young man, and he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
And Holmgren pulls it down. With the step back. Ball's knocked loose. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Here's Anthony. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Booker outside. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The great Giannis Antetokounmpo, Clark, winning that 2021 title felt like the final hurdle for him.
Yeah, I think it was a capstone achievement. It was the one thing he hadn't done. I mean, he won back-to-back MVPs in his mid-20s. He was already a Defensive Player of the Year award winner, too. The Larry O'Brien Trophy was the last piece in the puzzle of a future Hall of Famer.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo and how effective a scorer he is, and Coach told me, well, when he gets into the lane, he's very tough to guard. For us, it's about forcing him into longer and ideally contested jumpers. That's what I want us to do. We'll see if they're able to accomplish this. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
The strength of this rookie, Harper, getting to the rim.
Pass to Ingram. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
Now here's Ingram. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Here's Ingram. To the middle. Holmgren right side. Off to a good start as he hits his... shot attempt.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Drives to the hoop. Harper, no good. Up top, Wagner. Outside, Pippen. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Holmgren right side. With the fadeaway. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Pass to Harper. Steps back. Takes the 13-footer. Back to Adebayo. Three-pointer. Harper's shot's good. Harper's got 8 points. Wagner with it. Leonard picks him up. Pass to Ingram. To the paint. Here's Pippen. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Way to punch it, Scottie Pippen. The athleticism, impressive.
Here's Harper. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 10.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Here's Wagner. Pippen outside. Over Giannis. Pippen, no luck.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Holmgren can't hit.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
For 3, Ingram. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
Now here's Booker. He's got 5. With the drive. And the dunk by Booker.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drop.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And James pulls it down. Booker, right side. Fires for 3. Cans it from downtown. Booker's got 10 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's KD. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Outside, James. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
Outside, SGA. And he lays it straight in.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
Here's Booker. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Durant in the corner. KD draws the double. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's SGA. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. And the dunk by Booker.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Durant. Bucket is good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. James with a deep three. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Leading by 9.
The away team, 26.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Screen by Hartenstein. Floats it up for Hartenstein. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Great read by Suggs, dishing the rock in the two-man game.
The unfortunate injury aside, Jalen Suggs-Clark has really come into his own now.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, hitting his stride in a major way. I mean, he seems to have really figured the game out, how to utilize his gifts and tools. He was always a great defender. Offensively, I think, is where his game is taking the biggest jump. Outside, James. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Here's Anunoby. And then Anunoby slams it in. Boy, that is really sinister, that move by Anunoby. Wow. From the line. Up again. High over the top. Wembanyama.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's. And it's Suggs missing. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Booker. Booker taking the hit.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. Outside, Kirilenko kicks it out to Booker. Good on the three-point shot. Booker's got 9 points in the quarter. I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Back over to you guys.
He has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie. Wembanyama outside. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Suggs. Nailed from three-point land. Suggs has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Driving the lane. And Harper slams it in.
Strong footwork from the rookie. Harper able to get the better of the defense there.
Inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Down low. It's tipped. James with it. George picks him up. Now Harper. Suggs with some nice defense. Here we go, one-on-one. Back to Harper. Outside, James. And he goes right over Hartenstein and slams it down.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call it ladder climbing.
Back to Tatum. Clock at 4. Inside, Tatum. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything.
Here's Kirilenko. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Outside Tatum. From deep three-point land. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He looks so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
He misses the free throw.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
Just too good a player to leave open.
On the wing, Booker. 26 points for him. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. And it's Pippen missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Back to Booker. To the inside. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Durant. Empty that time from Leonard. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Anthony with it. Now guarded by Booker. Puts up a deep three. He can't get that one to fall. 104 left to play in the first half. Screen by Giannis. Down low. And they're pushing it up. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from Durant. Here's Booker. And he uses the glass on the layup. That's 28 points for Devin Booker.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
And here's Anthony for three. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. The drive by Booker. On the wing, Booker. Wide open. 2 points. That one goes. Booker's got 30 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Outside, Adebayo. With 1 on the clock. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Delivering the blowout.
The visiting team.
We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Outside, SGA steps back and fires. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Fox. There's the drive. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Back to Leonard. 6 to shoot.
That's just remarkable defense by Durant. Shooters definitely feel his presence when he's contesting like that.
Fast break. Here we go. Here's Adebayo. Bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Anthony with it. Leonard picks him up. Anthony looking it over. Open for three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to McDaniels. It's stolen by Anthony. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The teardrop falls in. SGA's got 6 points.
Oh, silky smooth shot there by Gilgeous-Alexander. He knew the floater was the right move to beat the defense.
Pass to Leonard. Goes up the baseline. And he hits the jumper for 2.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's SGA. It's good. 8 points for him.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Back to Pippen. The tray. And that comes off the assist by SGA.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Outside, Adebayo. And that one, good.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
De'Aaron Fox. First personal foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That is his first foul of the game.
Away team foul.
Anthony with it. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And it doesn't get any easier for Carmelo. Love seeing him go up strong inside.
And Harper slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Deflects the pass. Tries to save it. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to Leonard. And the layup's good off the glass. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
SGA from outside. It's hauled in by Giannis. Takes a step back. Here's Harper. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
I love the way in which Harper's attacking right now, finding the soft spot.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Kevin, back to you.
Taking that long view approach. Okay, thank you, Allie. Oh, man! What a finish!
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
And it's Pippen slamming it down.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Harper, no good. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
The kick out to Tatum. Ingram outside. And it's Harper with the rebound. Knocked away. Paul George with the steal. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And it's Ingram missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
First personal foul.
They've got to be careful. A big key to beating them is keeping Booker off the line as much as possible.
He's off on the second. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
Booker outside. .132 left in the third quarter of the game. Basket, good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. That's a gimme right there. That's exactly what you want.
Here's Kirilenko. He has yet to score. Pass to James. Booker left side. Out to Kirilenko. 6 on the shot clock. From the wing. The shot misses.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And here's Ingram from the arc. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
3 points.
Every chance he gets, Booker willing to take that shot. A consistent three-point shooter.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the whistle. Illegals.